I always love those as soon as the menu starts jump scares. You just don't expect a face staring directly at you. Just being watched by a non-entity and hearing the sound, the rumble of the train going by in an empty cabin. That certainly helps set the mood. Hello everyone, and welcome to Shinkansen 0. And I'm probably going to pronounce that 50 different ways and all of them wrong throughout the course of this. The latest from developer Chillizart. Now, I really enjoyed the last few entries from them, and they are absurdly prolific, putting out something like 5 games last year alone. These developers really seem to be developing an almost supernatural habit of releasing these games when I'm away and can't record a video right away. Last time they came out with Night Security, and now, soon as I step out the door again, they come out with this. Anyway, I'm really interested, as always, to see just what this will be about. All of their stories are very short and very premise-focused, so a lot of the time you have no idea what you're getting into, and a lot of the fun is just learning what the thread is going to be. And taking place in a cramped cylinder moving at some ridiculous speed with a bunch of people we probably don't know, well, that's almost Hitchcockian in nature. I guess we won't know until we start. Ooh. I have to say, for a train, this looks fairly spacious. Very modern, but it's certainly got the ambiance. Nothing but darkness, not even the lights from cities passing by outside. It all feels comfy and cozy, but almost purgatorial in nature. Let's take our seats, I guess. Looks like an ad for a horror movie, maybe. I'd see that. That looks pretty interesting. Oh, we can open the doors. And it seems we do have at least one fellow passenger. Oh no. Oh no, this is not going to be their standard style at all, is it? This is going to be inspired by Exit 8. Oh, look, it's even got a countdown. Turn back if there is anomaly. Oh, but this is a much busier and much more complicated image. Kitty? Oh, look at the baby. Oh, and it's singing. Aw. Okay, but very, very serious things to do. It does say that there's 2 endings. How can that be the case? Oh, we've even got our own reflection in the window. Wow, this is like an airplane, only much more spacious. Got a sleeping passenger. We cannot seem to interact with. Oh no, this is why it comes with an easy mode, isn't it? Alright, we've got to make a note of all these details. There's some luggage up there. A boy and his mother or sister, I guess, right here. Honestly, are so close in height I can't tell. And these things can probably change. Oh man, how subtle will these things be? Headed to Tokyo. Shinkansen 0 headed to Tokyo. No anomaly in this area. Can I trust that, though? Can I trust that? Yep. Yep. Yepper. Actually, we should probably make a note of the color, too. So, blue is what this is. Red is our destination.
Konnichiwa.
Hey, mister.
何してるの?
What's wrong?
また会ったね.
Are you looping too? Oh, they know!
お兄さんもゲームをしに
Does
来た
that
の?
mean you're here to play the game too?
僕めっちゃ楽し
I'm
み.
super excited. Also, I like the trend that these games are, like, pretty well voice acted now.
お姉ちゃんが起きないから暇なんだ.
I was really bored here because my sister's not waking up.
いくら待っても.
No matter how long I wait.
すっ
She doesn't
ごく
seem to
待って
open her
も起きないん
eyes.
だもん. でもお兄さんが
But
ゲ
now
ーム
that I
して
have
くれ
you to
るか
play
ら
the game,
もう
I
大
feel
丈夫.
better.
ゲームのルールは知って
Do you know the rules of the game? I think I do. I played Exit 8, but why don't you just explain it for the folks in the back?
ルールはとっても簡単だ
The
よ.
rules are simple.
変わったことがあ
See
った
something
ら
off in the
戻る.
train? Turn
簡単
back.
でしょ? ゲームを終わらせる方
Want to
法.
finish the game?
それは
get to car 0 and hit the brakes in the conductor's room. There are no anomalies in the restroom area. Got it? Sure. Good. I'll see you at the end then. Okay, so they probably put this together real quickly after seeing the success of Exit 8. But that makes me real nervous. Because, look, I may have an eye for details, but I tend to look for those details in high-pressure situations like this in all the wrong places. Last time I spent so much time looking at tiles that I didn't notice a sign move in front of me. I will say, though, that, like, a lot of people seem to think that anything that's on my screen I can see. My screen takes up my entire field of vision, and I can only be looking at one point on that screen at a time. Right, you're still sleeping. So that might be an anomaly. I think that might be a tad anomalous. You seeing this? And nobody's seeing this. I gotta say, though, this is pretty chill. Like, the lighting in just the room in Exit 8 was, like, kind of oppressive, which worked for it. But this is real cozy. And having, like, the friendly face of, like, that kid telling us about the nature of this, I don't know, it almost makes it seem more benign. Like it's a fun little game the universe itself is playing with us. But that was a fairly obvious one. And I don't know, in Exit 8, they didn't repeat it all. That was kind of how you got through it, but I don't know if that'll still be the case here. I bet some of them will be pretty subtle. Headed to Tokyo. You're still sleeping. Ooh, maybe your bag will change. I don't see anything different so far. Except the boy's no longer here. That's an anomaly, right? That counts as an anomaly? I didn't see if he was still here. But I know that anytime we fail, we'll be sent right back to the beginning. Is that right? So that's an anomaly. That's a fairly obvious one. My lord, you are tall. Can I talk to you? Well, at least sometimes they make it obvious. Maybe the sister will be awake now? No. I think the boy is always gone. Actually, I suppose it makes sense. He's off playing the game too. But maybe that means we're shifted into different realities. Are you really you? Is she really her? I mean, sure, even in Exit 8, we had that one passenger who was continuously walking the same hallway in the opposite direction, but you never got the impression that it was really that person. Ooh, we can actually open these. Hang on, I've got some exploring to do. This one is Occupado. This one is not, but we can't open it. Can we use the... Ooh, we can use the phone. 24. What do you mean, 24? She seems really into whatever it is she's doing, but I guess that's just the nature of advertising. 6. Oh, and you're in row 16. That'll probably help us. Remember. So if you're not in row 16, we know that something is off. Could have sworn I just saw something right there. Maybe it was just my reflection. Still headed to Tokyo. Sister still sleeping. Okay, everything seems okay, but I'll have to pay more attention to the details because there's only a few things that I'm actually looking at right now. Yeah, no, there was something. Okay, so there was nothing there. Doesn't appear to be anything about these posters. You're still in row 16. I really feel like I've got to scour this place now. There will be some subtle things. You're still asleep. We cannot interact with you. I have a feeling you waking up is going to be kind of the final thing. Headed to Tokyo. What was it? What could it have been? I didn't see anything different. Oh no, and it will repeat things, so we can't just whittle it down until we finally notice. 3. Actually, 3. That ain't right. That ain't the correct count. So let's go right on back. Don't get our hopes up. And there we are. Turn back if there's anomaly. I should pay attention to these markings on the floor, too. There's just so many little details. Alright, so in row 16, you will always be. That luggage is always on top of the sleeping girl, which makes sense. It's hers. Do I have to pay attention for details as minute as the prices? I just noticed that the things are doing some Jacob's Ladder stuff. Oh my god, that is so creepy. This game derives its horror from the fact that you just probably won't notice these things, and, well, I guess it leads you to question all the things you must miss on a daily basis. Now, the real-life Federal Bureau of Control would have a real easy time, wouldn't they? Alright, back this way. God, that really creeped me out. 4. Okay, all this stuff looks good. Kitty good. Warning sign good. Mr. remains in row 16. This is Shinkansen 0, headed to Tokyo. You are still here, beneath the luggage. And, I think everything's okay, but now I'm just doing once-overs. Alright, I'm gonna trust that there was nothing. There was not. But let's be real careful. That looks like it's going faster. Is that an anomaly? Well, that one at the end actually still looks the same, so we won't worry about that for now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, no, okay, this was one of those obvious ones. Can we talk to you? Oh, look at you. I was going to talk about how the NPCs in this game actually look pretty good, but you look like a throwback to these developers' earlier days. It is so uncanny. Now, speaking of uncanny, you're my sign to get out of here. I definitely appreciate the easier bones it throws me. Imagine if I hadn't noticed that. Level 2, we're close. We need to reach level 0. Baggage area, all looks good. Shinkansen 0, headed to Tokyo. I'm just waiting for the day it changes that. I don't know how many events there are. There were actually a fair amount in Exit 8. You're still here. Oh, I'm just so nervous about all this. I've started to take note looking at all the nets in the back of the seats for storage. You're still here. Everything looks good, but I'm having to keep going back and do once-overs. See, the problem with this compared to Exit 8 is that there's a lot of places for things to hide, and I don't know how mean these developers are willing to be. I'm gonna go through. I didn't see anything. Level 1. Okay, good. This seems... I was gonna say, it seemed maybe a tad brighter. Still going to Tokyo. You're still sleeping. I am so nervous, it's unreal. You're still sleeping. See, when everything looks good, it drives me so crazy. Because it makes me think, like, what tiny detail am I missing? Is it like the pattern on the seats? Is the lighting slightly different? Is that directly in the center? Was it always this way? I don't... Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know if it was always that way. I can't help it. I'm going through. I can't see... I can't see any difference. I just can't. 0. 0! We made it through to 0! But there's potentially still something here. Which means, the fact that there's a 0 means that there is effectively 8. Still heading to Tokyo. It's still telling us to turn back if an anomaly is spotted. I keep thinking I see things. Are you gonna talk to us now? No? It just seems so unlikely, because this would be the 3rd instance of no differences in a row. I think I just goofed it. No, we were right. Conductor's room, and I think the game crashed. Are you... The game crashed! I finally, like... I was so afraid of this once I realized what it was, dreading going through this again. I beat it basically on the first try, and the game crashes. Alright, we've got the faces again, so we're going to head back. It's also important to remember what the different anomalies are, so that you just, you know what to look for. Acts as a useful shortcut in these scenarios. But I'm sure there's a lot we haven't seen. What's funny is that when you run up and down the aisles, the reflection of the seats moving by in the windows does actually sort of make it look like there's maybe something passing by. My god! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Developers, why did you do this? Okay, well, I'm kind of glad this happened now. I don't get to talk to this thing? Not that I want to. Oh, right, I have to leave if this happens. Understandable, really. Oh my god, that's the kind of thing that, like, if I were a child playing this, it would never leave my mind, ever. It would be one of those things that just gets burned in. It might happen now, for all I know. Alright, level 1 again. Being very, very careful. I don't see anything different. You're here. Oh my god, what was it? Oh my god! Alright, well, if that's not anomalous, I don't know what is. Goodbye. So some of them are just of the jump scare variety, although we've certainly had our fill of that. I wonder if it could be something as subtle as, like, that guy's suit changing. Oh my god, hi! Hello? Ah, you are a more typical Charizard antagonist, aren't you? Oh my god. I can't crouch down, but you're literally just a torso and a face and arms. You're, like, missing, like, a lot of you, is what I'm saying. At least that means he probably can't chase me too effectively, but what if he can? So now we've got to check under the seats as well. It's not a big area, but the scope of what I see when I pass through here is certainly increasing. What happens if I walk up? I'm not gonna go through, but okay. Never mind. Goodbye. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. And this is one of those times for sure. Check the signs as usual. You do develop a ritual as you go through, that's for certain. Did I just see something on the ground? No, I don't believe so. Alright, back to level 1. We're still going to Tokyo. Still haven't had anything happen with that. That's anomalous! Oh my god, maybe that's what I missed before! Is that just a bug, or is that an anomaly? That's not just a bug. That's not just a bug. There is a literal bug on my monitor right now, so that was not the time for that. But here we go. Here we go, level 0. And you know what? That's an anomaly. That's level 3. That's actually something I've forgotten about for quite some time, so it sort of makes sense that that might have been what got me earlier, or maybe it's the fact that stuff can in fact happen in these reflections. This is very, very deliberate. Let's see what happens. Yes, kid, I know the rules of the game. No, you don't. And then he just explains anyway. So why even ask, kid? Alright, I'm trying this one more time. And the idea is I have now taken the common advice, because apparently these crashes are quite common, and lowered the game's resolution and updated my graphics drivers, because apparently some came out a few days ago. We can actually interact with this stuff. I don't know why we'd want to. Oh, you know what? Maybe... Yeah, I bet this is supporter content. Oh, that's kind of neat. So we just have an entire car clearly arranged for comfort. But all this stuff is just around. That is so cool. Only the ghost passengers. I do think that this is all really cool. Like, unfortunately, I don't have time to stop and look at all of them, but that is really awesome. Even if there is probably an achievement for picking it all up. That's not right. The seats are different. The seats are different. Oh, hi, and also, yeah, no, you're a thing. Oh, I knew the eyes would follow me. I knew the eyes would follow me. It's just white noise. Oh. Okay, so we're heading back. We're heading back. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Huh, bit of an oversight. But whatever. If this crashes again, I'm just not gonna bother. I will say that I do think it's kind of interesting how the passengers seem to remain constant, actually. I mean, I wonder if there is significance in that. The boy said that he'd be waiting for us at the end, so I don't know, maybe they're all just part of this. Lady, there's something wrong with your bag. Lady, there's something really wrong with your bag. Oh god. I just realized that's not a beige suit. Yeah, you just make sure that that turkey you're bringing for Thanksgiving stays curled up there. I think this room might be anomalous. I think that could be the case. I appreciate it throwing me an easy one right at the end. Zero. No crash. Oh, come on! So there's gotta be some, like, incredibly subtle thing that I just don't know about. Huh. In this case, we can actually see something going by. We appear to be going in reverse, so that's a thing. Is the fact that you're moving new? I don't know if you always were. Hang on. Well, that's certainly different, though! That is absolutely horrifying, that movement. And look, the way your head falls off into shadow, it's like... I don't know if that's supposed to be something else just floating out there, if that's actually supposed to be your reflection. But it's like, my brain is trying to anticipate the shape of your head, and it's just not working here. Hang on, wait, I need to grab a thumbnail, sorry. Here we are back again at level 0. And it's not throwing me... It's not throwing me another easy one. Never mind, yeah it is. Okay, so we are going to make it this time. We are going to make it. We know that this is anomalous. Thank you, helpful chairman. I want to tuck you in, but I feel like you've been doing that for me for a long time. And we'll head on back this way and hopefully claim our prize. This way to the conductor's room, and according to the sign, we no longer have to watch for anomalies. Have you always had a reflection? I honestly haven't thought to check. Oh my god! Open up! Open up! Attention, please. Personal injury occurred. We have stopped momentarily due to an injury. There is no plan for the train to stop at this moment. Please excuse the delay.
Attention, please. We have stopped momentarily due to an injury. There is no plan for the train to stop at this moment. Please excuse the delay.
That one wasn't coming from the speaker, that was coming from the back of my skull, but let's have a look. Are we the injury? Blue stage, clear blue car. Excuse me? Hey there, kid! Oh, he's airing the room out. You see the way he waved his arms? Mister! Looks like you made it. You thought this was the conductor's room? Well, the signage would lead me to believe such a thing, wouldn't it? You're only halfway there. Oh, no! Alright, well, I think this is a checkpoint at least. I never specified which car Zero you have to get to. Don't you know Shinkansens have green cars? You know? Where the premium seats are? If you're an adult, you should know that. You have to go through the green cars to get to the conductor's room. Duh. By the way, on the green car, when you find an anomaly, go forward instead of walking back. Oh, we're really changing up the gameplay now, although I'm sure it will absolutely screw me over. Oh, and one more thing. You make 3 mistakes, the ghost will get you. Okay, but is that 3 mistakes total or 3 mistakes in a row? Hey, mister. Have you ever wondered why we're here? I was kinda looking to you for answers, small child. Never mind. Let's just clear the game first. See you at car 0. So you're not quite the Yoda that I thought you were. What is that behind you? I wonder if my sister's awake.
あ、なんでもない。
Alright, we don't need you to explain the rules again. Oh my. Turn back if no anomaly. Yeah, things are a bit different. Actually, this is much more my vibe. Carpeted floors, nice comfy looking seats, dark corners due to the increased size. Oh no, but there's just such a huge dark gulf in the center. So much more to look at. Oh no, you're carrying a cart full of details. Oh my god. I feel like I'm playing Air Control sometimes. You remember that game that was like so horrendously bad, such an asset flip that it got removed from Steam a while back? Got an old man just kind of pondering luggage. Sister is not here. Turn back if no anomaly. You seem like an anomaly. I'm gonna move forward. Haven't even been here yet though, so no baseline established. Hello? Oh my god! Oh, I'm sorry, it's just you're so hideously old. Ha! Are you human? I hope so. You can't trick me. Oh god, your lips actually do move, like, separate from your teeth. You're wearing a suit. That's strange. You don't act like the others. That much I can tell. How long have you been here for? I don't know. Did you meet anyone in the train? You've been here for a long time, haven't you? What if you're the kid? I mean, you're not wearing the same clothes, but, like, good lord, what if our time doesn't move the same way? A boy. That's good. From my observation, and from 84 years of experience, you've been here 84 years. Seems like most people here are not actual humans. Well, that actually answers my question. They never respond when I talk to them. They're almost like robots. I know a human when I see one. So my conclusion is, never trust the men in suits. Yeah, I agree, man. That's why I'm going off grid. Now, if you'll let me. I'm tired. Let me just sleep. Before I... Yeah, you deserve it, old-timer. Wait, was that not right? Is that guy always there? Okay. Were you there before? I honestly didn't even notice. Oh, this just got so much more difficult. Come on. Let's call this one no anomaly. Then again, perhaps there could be one. Oh, things are getting so much more. We just beat easy mode. We had to do it 3 times. Level 6. You sitting down. Do you do that every time? We have to pay attention to see if you do that every time. Oh my god, well, there's an anomaly! Okay, we've got to refamiliarize ourselves with, like, the things to look for just when you think you're getting used to it. That actually is kind of an improvement on Exit 8, I will say. I mean, even if I don't enjoy this type of gameplay at all, it is an improvement to get you used to things and then change it up with an additional level. Okay, I don't know if that's supposed to be us flying. There's some weird artifacts on the screen, but yeah, no, I think that's anomalous. Hey, wait, no. Turn back if no anomaly, right. That almost got us again. Luckily, there's a bit of a grace. Unless it screwed us over anyway.
1
Okay, she is always here. Actually, wait, nope, there is an anomaly. Cart Lady isn't here. Cart Lady is not here, so we've got to move forward. There's just so much more to pay attention to. And so much more is hidden from view on a glance. I think this might be an anomaly. I'll be honest, a cool anomaly. But an anomaly nonetheless. Ooh. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Oh, the boy is here. And he's not looking so good. This kind of reminds me of that movie Troll. Now, a lot of people know Troll 2. It's infamously bad. This guy turned into a tree. Troll 1 is actually... I quite enjoy it.
ねえお兄さん
Hey, mister.
僕たち生きて帰
Do
れ
you
ると
think
思
we'll
う
ever get out of here alive? Think about your sister. I hope so. I hope so for you, too. Alright, now let's reaffirm this to ourselves. Turn back if there is no anomaly. There certainly is an anomaly, so we do not turn back. We go forward. 2... So that doesn't seem right. What just happened?
残り22
22. Wait, what just happened? What just happened? What? What just happened? I was just looking around and it got all dark and now what? You just stood up. You stood up. Turn back if no anomaly. That you're an anomaly, so we need to go forward. Oh, you're still you. And what? Was that a bug or was that an anomaly? I legitimately have no idea. Anything, please, just give me something anomalous, please. I want to see anomalies. Alright, moving on to level 0. We need to be extremely careful. Extremely. Oh god. Checking reflections. Check the cart. Check the laptop woman. I'm really hoping for an obvious anomaly. I don't think those were like that before. I don't think those were like that before. I don't think there was red in the cart. So I'm gonna say there was an anomaly and we need to go forward. There we go, we made it, the conductor's room. Oh my god, my heart is beating so fast. It's not just from the scares. I wonder if anomalies can strike right here. I assume we're done. I assume we're done, because it's not telling me I have to be wary of anomalies. The kid called it a game. The kid called it a game. Do I assume that this is playful? Should I talk to you? Progress. I don't want any of you following me, not even Morbius. We cannot interact with this phone. Nor can we really see anything out there. I'm not sure that's supposed to be a reflection or not. It talked about an injury. Of course, there's nobody up here. We've just got to stop this train and see what we can do. What did that do? It's totally silent. Am I supposed to be moving on? I mean, presumably that means we stopped, right? Still can't use the phone. It's totally dark down that way. I can't see. Heavenly light coming from that door. And my eyes are playing some real strange tricks on me, I tell you what. So does that mean that I'm making a choice right now? I mean, stepping into the light seems nice, right? Unless, of course, it's a bait and switch, ending 1. Ending 1, get off the train. Okay, I guess I made it. And this song is safe to use on YouTube. I really appreciate that about them, by the way. That's something that they've started putting in their games. Just a little assurance before I get to the stage of rendering and uploading to see if Content ID picks it up. I might have to get through that part again. Oh! Oh, that is after stopping train. Thank you, Chillizart. That is so cool. Ah, so for the sake of getting additional endings, we don't have to beat it again. That is just, like, really thoughtful design. Alright, let's see what else we can do. Presumably, it's going to have to do either with getting out into the darkness or possibly going back to explore the train. Oh, that's probably what I should do. I never stopped to check on the boy and his sister. I mean, you would think stopping means everyone can get off, but... Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, stopping the train, beating the game, does seem to have helped. Walking through that gulf of darkness once more. But just how far back can we go? Well, it doesn't seem to be resetting its orientation. But the silence is incredibly eerie. No reflections in the glass. Was that just aliasing, or did I see something move around that corner back there? Oh wait, we found him... We found him in the bathroom before, didn't we? I just jump-scared myself opening it. And what is it with the Japanese and building things so that I can't tell the difference between the walls and doors? Is this just a loop as well? No. No, it's not. We're walking the whole route back. All the way back to 7 or possibly 8. But who knows if things will change beyond that. This is actually kind of nerve-wracking. Your luggage is here, but you're not. That luggage is still in the overhead. It was in the same spot, even when it was the old man reaching for it and not the woman sitting under it. 5. I'm waiting for the true ending. And how can this be anything other than the true ending? I feel like I'm starting to hear stuff off to the sides, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my nerves. 6, I guess we're good. It's not telling me to watch out. Although this gulf of darkness in the center, it just gets me every time. I had started to think that maybe the darkness accompanies that guy. You're awake. Okay. So the train wasn't stopping and it was looping? And you managed to hit the brakes and stop everything? Everything about this is so hard to believe, and yet you're taking it in stride. I actually kind of appreciate it. It's weird but welcome. But I guess I have no choice but to believe you.
なんか違和感、
Ugh,
記憶が
something
ない。
doesn't feel right.
この列車に乗っ
I
た
don't
覚え
remember
はない
boarding
ん
this
ですけ
train.
ど。
Well, to be fair, neither do I. I was just on Steam, I saw a sale, and then I was here. I can say I saw your brother or a boy in a black hoodie. I'm starting to wonder, maybe if I answer I saw your brother, she'll be like, who?
それは多
Oh,
分直樹です。
Naoki.
きっと記憶を
I
な
was
く
with
す
my
前
brother before I lost my
直樹と
memory.
一緒だったの。なんでここにいるの
Did
か
he say anything
と
about
か
why we're here?
何か言っ
You can ask him directly.
ありがとうございます。
He's on this train, right? I think so.
ここに来る途中
Did
に
you see him on
直
the
樹
way
はい
here?
ましたか？
Not after I stopped the train.
そうなんですね。なら
Hmm.
列車に乗っている乗
You
客
came
を
from
み
the
んな
green
連れ
car
て行きましょう。
side.
直樹は普通
Then you
車
must
側
be
に
on
い
the
るは
other
ずです。
side.
よし、
Alright then.
ここから出ま
Let's
しょう。
find him and get out.
あ、でもよく考
Come to
えた
think of
ら
it.
次に
I
こ
love
こ
that
に
little
また
that
誰
little
かが
pose
来る可
change.
能性があります。そんなことになった
What
ら
about the
かわい
people
そ
who
う
might
で
end
す。
up here in the future?
この列車をどうにか
Shouldn't
し
we
た方
think
が
of a
いい
way
んじ
to
ゃない
end
で
this
すか。
nightmare for good?
うー
I
ん、
like the way you think. You're more readily accepting of this than I thought.
ループする
A
列
looping
車。
place.
アニメか何かで
I
見た
saw
気
this in
が
an
する。
anime or something. Oh, nope, that makes sense.
あ、
You've
思い出しました。
always been eager for something like this to happen to you, haven't you? Oh, I remember.
なんかの番組で
In the show,
二人で反
they
対方
broke
向
the
に
loop
す
by
ごい
having
スピー
two
ドで
people
走
run
って
to the
ル
opposite
ープを
direction
壊して
really
ました。
fast.
どうですか？
How about that?
いや、
Wait,
列車はもうループ
but the
してい
train
ない
isn't
ですもん
looping
ね。
anymore.
ブレーキを踏んだらループ
Right.
しなく
The
なったん
train
で
stops
すよ
looping
ね。
after hitting the brakes.
あ、だったら
Oh, I know.
一緒に発射
Then
させた
what
ら
if
ど
we
うです
start
か？
the train at the same time?
両端か
On
ら。
both ends? Possibly cataclysmic destruction. But you're certainly FBC material. Okay, let's
私
do
は
this
普通
test.
車側に行くの
You
で、
can go back to the green car
グ
side.
リーン車側に行
I'll
っても
go
ら
to
っ
the
てもいい
normal
ですか？
side. Sure.
一緒に頑張りましょう。
Alright then.
急ぎましょう。
Let's hurry.
またこの列車
Who
が
knows
動
when
き
the
出
train
し
will
てしま
start
う前
again.
に。
Should I give you my number or something so we actually know when to do this simultaneously? Okay, so you're going that way, I'm going this way? So you're going the other way, right? Okay. You know, this being back to 0 actually does not make sense, or maybe you're just sparing me? Okay, you're just sparing me. Why are we doing this? For all I know, she's part of it. For all I know, she's part of it to make me trapped in this loop forever, and I've just got the ultimate bamboozle. Push the freaking button. Oh, here we are in motion again. Actually, the cockpit, the conductor's pit? Whatever. The point is, this looks pretty cozy too. Well, now we can't leave. Oh, or maybe we can? Yeah, no. Now yous can't leave. I can leave. I guess it worked. Ending 1? Wait, ending 1?
そうですか。さっきの話だと、弟を任せる。でも、
Wait,
列車
she
を止
said
め
she
るこ
asked
とがで
if
きた
she
ん
can
ですもん
trust you
ね。
with her brother if I go the normal way.
わかりました。
Alright then.
では私の
I
弟
trust you, mister.
一緒に頑張りましょう。
Alright
急ぎま
then.
しょう。
Let's hurry.
またこの列車が動
Who
き出
knows
し
when
て
the
しま
train
う
will
前
start
に。
again. Okay, let's do it. Uh-oh. I can't open this. No anomaly in this area? Yeah, you might want to rethink that. Oh man, have I thrown like some kind of ecosystem into disarray by actually beating the game and stopping this thing? Oh my god! Run, 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 run! Oh my god, okay, okay, it wouldn't be a Show Start game without a chase, would it? Oh my god, run, 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 run. Go, 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 go. Hope little brother's not in any of these bathrooms! No, move, 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 go, 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 go. We are not fast. We are not fast. Hopefully that slows it down too. Go, go, go. Nope. Why is the train doing this? Why is the train doing this? Okay, there's a whole... We could have just gotten off. Oh, curse this sense of responsibility. You're gonna do more. I don't dare check if it's actually stopped. Like, is that supposed to be the sound of it? Opening the door? Getting stuck? No, I don't dare turn around, is all. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I can't turn around and see what that sound is. Things are getting... Yeah, I noticed. I noticed that things were getting weird. And up I go. Start. And hope she got there at the same time. Hello. And those trees must be blood red, but they are gorgeous. A sight for sore eyes after everything we've been through. So the train has started again. Question is, now what? It did something, that's for sure. Something didn't like us doing what we did. But I can't go back. Oh. We're arriving in station! Wait. We do have to make sure, though, that our friends get off as well. I mean, I would hate to have done all this. Mister, what took you so long? Sis, you woke up. Naoki, you're okay. I'm fine now, mister. Okay, this is a very joyous reunion, and I'm so happy for you, but can you please let me step off this train before the doors close and it starts moving again? Oh, yeah. You want to come with us? No, not yet. What else do I still have to do? You're right. It's not your time yet. I think I know what happened to us. It's okay, mister. We're gonna be fine. More importantly, you have to get home. Thank you, mister. And goodbye. I think I'm starting to get it too. These are lost souls, people who died on the rails one way or another, right? That's what the injury report means. Howdy. You woke up. We saw you. You were the one reaching and putting your baggage up. I just had the craziest dream, and you were in it, and you were in it. You were collapsed on the floor. Luckily, there was a doctor on board. It seems you are suffering a light form of deep vein thrombosis. You can diagnose all that just on the spot? Or what the lemons call the economy class syndrome. Lying down and raising the legs seemed to have helped. You should be thankful he was here. It would have taken much longer to get help, because the train had also stopped while you were out. It's likely due to a personal injury that happened just a few minutes ago. Who are you? Reporting. A young woman and boy were confirmed to be involved in the accident. Over. Yep. Wow. I mean, I don't know why you're the one reporting that. You're here, but whatever. Ending 2. And I guess we help them to move on. Sad reality. I guess we can take comfort in knowing that they'll be fine. I guess you take your happy endings where you can get them in a world like this. But yeah, that was Shinkansen 0. And you know, even though it's a type of gameplay that I normally find pretty aggravating, it does offer an easy mode, which I did not use, so I didn't see what that's like, but I enjoyed that so much more than Exit 8. Granted, it did have some technical problems. It's probably not meant to be played in 4K. I'm assuming it was probably some kind of, like, over-memory error, like, more than the engine is able to use. But that was so cool. Like, the differences were not too subtle. Like, it wasn't super frustrating. I wasn't stuck on anything for a particularly long time like Exit 8. And it was just so creepy. And for being a looping, simple environment, it was actually quite atmospheric and very moody. Hearing the sound of the train rumble by, the darkness in, like, the gaps between the seats where, like, the backs block the lights overhead. Getting to know, like, the passengers and their little idiosyncrasies, and some of the differences, some of the anomalies were actually really friggin' scary and creepy, and it actually worked as a horror game. Not to mention, the story was actually there. It was impressive how, like, much they managed to do with such a simple premise. I will say that a lot of people, I think, will find that there's not enough content here to justify the $7-8 price, but I definitely enjoyed my time with it. But I've just got to say that it's just a very different kind of horror, and even though it's very derivative of something that came out fairly recently, meaning the development time on this was probably not that much, I do appreciate them at least expanding on the concept and doing something more with it. There's their Patreon, and hey, I guess if you support them, you can leave your mark on this. I thought it was really cool that in this case, instead of being findables, the Patreon content was included in the form of an anomaly train. So that was a really, really neat way to, I guess, pay tribute to them. So I'm guessing then that if we load up supporter contents, it'll just be like, yeah, it'll be just you get this train right away. Man, it's like this game is everything that I should find really frustrating, but it's just not. Like, it's got all these anti-frustration features that just, like, make it so much of a smooth experience in a way where the gameplay doesn't detract from the horror. Like, it seems like they were very aware of that possibility and took so many steps to make sure that doesn't happen. You're still sleeping here, even in the patron room. I'm gonna have to go back and see if that thing that was chasing us, what it looked like, because I honestly don't know if its appearance was significant at all. I mean, that was really out of left field right at the end there. And I liked how it had two endings in the form of whether or not we actually remember who we met along the way. Like, when those doors open, it will be far from our first instinct to start walking all the way back down here, fearing that it will be trapped again at any moment, but maybe by that point you do feel a sense of obligation to these strangers. It's commuter community. It's almost like by choosing not to engage with that, or even simply forgetting, you're robbing both yourself and them, I found the chillas, of the true ending, of the ending that everyone here deserves. More to the point though, this is a horror game after all, and I found it quite a bit scarier than the Exit 8. There is obviously the constant anxiety of going through here and wondering what's different. You do sort of create your own little rituals of like, okay, there was something here that one time, so now I've got to check that. I've got to check the windows for reflections. I've got to check the seats for hands, and it's just all stuff like that. And the thing is, like, not knowing whether there's going to be something means that, like, you get jump scared so hard when something actually is there. Because you know there's going to be something, but you never know what, and you never know where from. This might actually be the only Chillizart game I've played that doesn't have any loud jump scares in it. But it doesn't need them because the jump scares are internal. The heart attack is internal. Because it's not happening at the game's pace, it's happening at ours. It's happening not when something pops out, but when we notice that it's always been there. And the longer it's taken us to notice it, the worse that impact is. Okay, I actually want to figure out if I can incur the wrath of the ghost. But in order to do that, I basically need to play this game in reverse. That is not always there, is it? Oh!
3
I think we've incurred the wrath. Yep! 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 I think it's coming. And there it is! Okay. Wow, that was actually a pretty cool event all its own. I'm glad I went back for that. My only question left is, what happens if I try to speak to the man in the suit? Nothing. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just wait for my stop then. Maybe pick up a couple of snacks. And actually, you know, I'm not going to sit directly across from you because I don't want to intrude on your privacy. But I think dark little spaces like this would be exactly where I want to ride. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.